welcome to join us at the CGTN live stream. We are now broadcasting live from the National Exhibition and Convention Center for the 4th CIIE, which represents China International Import Expo here in Shanghai. And what's special for this morning?
Well, actually, we're now at the makeup section, at a section of consumer goods. Well, it will be a very exciting journey because it will be a wonderful place for ladies like us.
Exactly, so I'm really excited. And I do believe that this is definitely a paradise for ladies, okay?
Yes.
But besides cosmetics and beauty like products, we still have something special like sports,
Yes.
right? And intellectual home, like household devices. So do remember to stay tuned with us because this is Jessica and
This is Chen from CGTN.
yes, and we are broadcasting from the 6 and 5 house from the Consumer Goods Expo editions. So please do remember to follow us on our all social media platforms, on our Facebook, Twitter, Weibo, and also on social media platforms,
Yes.
okay? So during our live streams, do remember to leave your comments if you are interested in imported products and especially the 4th CIIE. So leave your comments and we will try our best to
will, yes.
answer your questions during the live stream.
Yes, so we will start our journey from the booth of L'Oreal China.
Mm-hmm.
It has been the 4th year since L'Oreal China has been attending the China International Import Expo. So there must be some highlights. So we are delighted to join by Frank Xu from L'Oreal China.
Hi.
So it has been the 4th year. So
Yeah.
there must be some highlights and some products we can experience this
Exactly.
morning, right?
Yeah, of course. So this year, except for the 5 new brands we are bringing to the CIIE today, and we are also bringing 2 new innovations. The first one is the beauty tech innovation, the YSL Mazu, and also the sustainable innovation, the L'Oreal Water Saver. They are all representing our new sense of purpose, create the beauty that moves the world. Now let's take a look and experience them.
Sure.
Great.
Let's take a look.
Actually, I'm leaving my lipstick to this part. I'm leaving my lipsticks to this part.
So what's this? Tell us more.
So this one is called YSL Mazu. It actually uses the Perso technology. It seems like that owning this technology at home, you are like having 1,000 lipsticks at home. And this is based on, we use 4 different color sets of lipstick glaze. And you can use the technology on your phone to make up the color you want to wear on your lip today. So let's have a demo of how we are using it.
Great.
First, you need to download an app through the Bluetooth at Apple Store on your app, and now you can select colors from that. We are promoting 3 different color selecting tools. The first one is chromatography. Now we are having the red color in the middle, and you can select either color you want and having the virtual reality technology to use the AR to see how it looks on your lip. So the second one is the picturing function. So it also happens to us that we go into a shopping mall and we see a beautiful dress and we say, oh wow, that color is so beautiful. So we can take a picture and now we select the color on the screen and then it will intelligently, get this color on your screen. And you can just have that on your lip to see how that actually looks.
So we can take pictures whatever we saw.
Yeah, at shopping malls
if
at
I
home.
like the color, I can put it on my lip.
Exactly.
This is so like DIY, personalized lipsticks.
Really personalized.
Exactly.
And the first function is the most amazing one. It can personalize your lipstick style through the wearing and clothing of the day.
Okay,
like today
so
you are really professional and you can have 2 pins on the screen. You can put one on your hair and another one on your clothes. So it will automatically get you a color, like if you want daily style or drama style, and then you can see how that looks really suitable to the clothing today.
This is so nice.
Yeah, this is actually the 3 different color selecting functions. And we see this one here, the Mazu, it seems really large, right? But actually when we go out, our girls really bring a small lipstick in your bag. So how we solve that? We can just take this down. Yeah, we can just take this down, we select a color and have the storage in the middle. And then we just pack it into a small bag and bring it with your purse. And that's super convenient.
So can we probably make one?
Yeah, we can actually.
Yeah, we can design one for my suit, my wearings today.
So now we are DIYing one. Yeah, we can have a look at here. Actually, the lipstick glaze here is really comfortable. It having the velvet matte when you put it on your lip. And now we are like painting. We just get a little and have
I'm a little bit
that on the
nervous right
lipstick.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. How do I look?
Perfect.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we can probably, we'll actually make one at home, right? Like you want.
Everything. Like if you bring this outside with you in the purse and you come back, it is also refillable. You can select different colors every day. Decide on your emotions today, on your dressing today, on how you want to look today. Truly personalized using this beauty tech.
We're actually paying a lot of attention to price. So how much is it?
Now we are having 3 totally different sets. Like one is having one color set, and the most expensive one is having 12 whole colors, and you can paint all kinds of colors you want. And they are all currently on the department store online, and we can check the price over there.
So can we probably also buy it on Tmall or?
Already, yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. Since we have like more choices, actually this kind of device can provide us, especially for the girls, for more possibilities and more choices, especially when we really in a rush time to get out. Yeah. So how many like basic lipsticks do we need in order to provide 1,000 choices?
Basically, I think the most simple set, it can already provide lots of like orange color, red color we daily use every day. And if we have the 12 colors, then there will be thousands of choices. It just decide upon your decision actually.
Got that. Okay, really.
So, Jessica, will you probably buy it?
Well, since like Singles Day is coming, I might take this into consideration.
Sure,
Yeah.
thanks a lot.
Do we have any probably discounts?
Yeah, already. You can check Tmall for that. Really
Sure.
good discounts.
Okay.
Exciting.
I really like that. This is so convenient,
Yes.
right? And I like the color.
So here is for the YSL Huge
Thank
Silicone
you.
And now we can take a closer look to the L'Oreal Water Saver here.
Great.
So I know L'Oreal China has been developing a lot into sustainability.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think this product is also aiming
Yeah,
to.
you see, this section is actually called L'Oreal for Tomorrow. So we are always strive for building, protecting our green planet and making a better world. So this one is actually a new sustainable innovation called the L'Oreal Water Saver. It is creating a really sustainable way how we care and wash our hair. And we can take a closer look here. This is a technology we cooperate with the environmental innovation company, JOSA. And now we are using the jet fusion technology here. So this jet fusion technology is actually originally using in jet rockets. Like jet rockets will always have the refractioning function, and now we are using that into our water system. So we make our water drops really small, and then we can save our water usage to up to 80%. And now we are having here, you see there are 2 glass bottles here, and the left one is how we use the general showering process. The water usage is on the left, and this one is how we use the L'Oreal Water Saver, and we are having really, really tiny amount over there. So it saves us really up to 80% with such water-saving material in the salons, and it's really sustainable.
Okay, so this is a so obvious comparison.
Yeah, comparison is very clear. Yeah.
Okay, so I saw there's a lady. Is she ready to get a clean
Can probably check.
of
can take
the
a
hair
look.
care?
Here we have a consumer experiencing this L'Oreal Water Saver. And if you take a closer look, we can see the water drops is actually like 1/10 of our usually at home water amount. So this is how we use the technology to save our water, basically.
So this type of product is now being used in salon, right? Like rather
Yeah,
than
we are
home.
promoting that into the salons to create a more sustainable way for our planet to go greener.
So in addition to this product, I think you have more products about green and sustainability. So
Yeah, exactly. Actually, especially on our current brands, we are promoting some refillable products. Like when you use it and it's already used, you can just put the refillable product inside, and the outside is just keep the same. So we can reduce plastic packaging, which is a really helpful way for a sustainable planet.
So I think L'Oreal China is actually a big fan of China International Import Expo. So I heard you just signed up for the 5th China International Import
Yeah.
Expo. Why?
Because we are always striving for bringing new technologies, new beauty techs, and new brands and products to our consumers for more convenience and create a beauty that moves the world and move a better and greener tomorrow, greener planet.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Frank.
much. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your tour here at your stand.
Yeah.
Okay, and we know so much about the highlights
Yes.
of this year. And looking
Sure.
forward to see you next year.
Yeah.
Okay, looking to forward to see you next year, and hopefully that there will be more devices, more products,
Exactly,
more
yeah.
limited editions, specifically for the Chinese market.
Sure, for
Okay?
sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
See you
Frank.
next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about we
yeah.
continue our journey at the consumer goods hall?
So in addition to L'Oreal, there are actually many other beauty giants here at this year's CIIE.
So far, I know that there are the total area of these exhibition halls is around 90,000 square meters, right? So it's really a huge hall. We are not just at the 6.1 hall, but actually, to be honest, for the consumer goods, there are totally full areas like this.
Yes.
So this is just the beauty cosmetics is just a tiny peak of today's journey.
So in addition to these beauty products, so
Uh-huh.
we're probably also going to show you some sports products,
Exactly.
home appliances. So stay tuned with us.
Exactly, because I think for CIIE, for imported products, it is playing a more and more important role for the consumer's life, right? We have everything related to different products. And thanks for the imported products and imported expo, we have more choices, especially for our consumers. We have more choices of the devices, of the products, and we have more choices of the platforms, right? We can buy the things on different platforms, and the logistics is also amazing.
Yeah, sure. So speaking of consumer goods, the Double 11 Shopping Festival is coming. So
Yeah.
have you made any purchases so far?
Well, thank you for bringing this question. Because we arrived in Shanghai just around like 2 to 3 years ago. So this is actually the golden time of the Singles Day, of the Double 11 shopping, I should say, shopping festival. I haven't got the time yet for my shopping cart. But definitely after this large celebration of the International Expo, I will add many stops to my cart. Yeah, so have you got anything in your shopping cart already?
I did. I put a lot of makeup products
Okay.
in my shopping basket.
Are there any like specific brands?
Well, yeah, L'Oreal, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And also the SK2 we are going to see in just 1 minute.
Okay, so here we come to P&G. What's special? Okay, so what's special for this year actually is, I think for P&G, what they have done a really good job. And before I come to CIIE this year is actually for their recycling use of the products, especially for the packaging and the bottles, the boxes. So what we really want to know further about this year's CIIE highlights for P&G is how they use the green energy or so-called the recycling materials to protect the environment and to reduce to protect the ecosystems and also to reduce the cost, whether for the consumers and for the business.
Sure,
okay,
let's check it
so
out.
together with us, we have a special guest from P&G.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
so
us.
much. Thank you so much. And so, can you please introduce yourself
Hi
to our
everyone,
audience?
my name is Renee and I'm the Chief Sustainability Officer at Procter Gamble. I also lead communications.
Okay, great. Thank you to give us a tour and
Sure.
explore how
My
P&G
pleasure.
is doing this time for this year's CIIE. And what we are interested actually is what are the highlights for this year?
As you can see, our theme for this year is intelligent life and then sustainable future. So you can see from the theme alone, it's composed of two parts. We're showcasing our latest innovation, at the same time our commitment to sustainability. And so tomorrow we're going to launch our new commitment called Net Zero to 2040.
This is so amazing. This is what we really want to see, especially for a large gathering of all different brands, all the exhibitions, and to get to know more about what is the latest information and latest innovation part, especially from P&G. Okay, so can you
Sure,
show
come
us
with me.
and to
So
more
here
detail?
I have all the latest innovations we have from all our brands. And many of these innovations are from around the world. So you've got SK2, our limited edition, which is with Andy Warhol. And then you have Gillette heated razor. It's in a partnership with Bugatti. So if you can't own a race car, you can own a Gillette heated razor.
I know that.
And this one's my favorite, FAB, First Aid Beauty. Perfect for sensitive skin. And it's made with, very clean beauty ingredients.
Okay, got that.
Yep.
So I think what's also another specialty for P&G is about the co-branding, right? Co-branding.
So crossover, we're trying to bring the best of both worlds, like with our partners.
Exactly.
And we have some of the very, very interesting innovations. This one is called Microban. And in this day and age where everyone's actually fighting pandemic,
Exactly.
this one gives you 24-hour protection. So you can spray it, let's say, on a doorknob, and then no matter how many persons touch a doorknob, it will be protected. So it's against germs. So this is something that's doing very, very well globally.
Got that.
And here is our sustainability area. We call it it's our home net zero program. So as you know, sustainability is a hot topic for everyone, right? But for P&G, it's been something that we have been doing for the last 70 years.
Yeah.
So here we are going to be introducing tomorrow our net zero program, right? But as part of the net zero program, a big innovation we have is really trying to reduce packaging waste. And we know in China, e-commerce, we are leading the world in e-com,
Exactly.
right?
That is so popular and trending this year.
Right. And for a lot of people, e-com, the unboxing experience can be unnerving, right? Because you have layers and layers of packaging.
Yes.
So last year we introduced this big breakthrough program. We call it our direct shipment. We call it ship in own container, but in Chinese we call it the little green box. So that means direct from our company, our warehouse to the consumer. We have a packaging that's specifically designed where you don't need secondary packaging. And our objective is by 2030, 80% of our e-com business will not require secondary packaging. So that's the first thing. And this year, we're asking ourselves, what's the next breakthrough? How can you further reduce packaging materials in your e-com parcels? So in a brainstorming session, people say, what about use air? So, therefore, we're very excited to bring you what we call the Air Capsule. Air Capsule is our big innovation that we're launching this year for Double 11. So as you can see, it's like a pillow. It uses a lot of air, and when you drop it, so it's protected, right? So this one uses 40% less materials than your typical e-com packaging.
So it's lighter.
It's lighter.
Lighter 40%.
And then, because as you know, the reason for over-packaging in e-com is because you want to protect the products in transit, right?
Exactly.
Particularly against breakage. So
Waterproof.
air is a very, very good idea that we can use. And then, you see it's lightweight. And then, let's see. Pour water over it.
Ooh.
Right? it's waterproof.
Yes.
So weatherproof, like in transport. Now the other thing is really when you open it, it's got this zipper-like structure that you can use, and then you open it. Because how it is, like right now, you have to use a knife or a pocket knife.
Yes.
And a lot of times it can also be, you know, dangerous, like people can get themselves wounded.
So it's lighter, it's safer, and also tape-free.
Tape-free.
Right? We can
And
know
then
devices.
when you're done with it, this is how you can compact it and then throw it away. And now we have a second version which is actually renewable and can be used several times. It's actually used as a real zipper. So that's another way we're trying to deliver innovation that will allow people to actually also enjoy the benefits of e-com, the convenience of e-com, but at the same time do not contribute to waste.
Exactly.
So that's that's something. So let's sleep. So I'm a 75 kilo person, right? So you can try it. You want to try it?
So I'm not going to tell you my weight.
Yeah,
but
you don't have to.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, will the new green package be used in the upcoming Double 11?
Double 11 this year, we're launching this already, and successively we're going to actually have more of our brands do it. And by the way, this is something we're developing not only for ourselves, we're offering it to the entire industry. For people who want to use this, we will be able to actually empower or give them the rights to use it, because we have actually 12 patents on this. It's patent.
So why do you think sustainability is so important that you are paying so much attention?
As you know, like as a company, we believe in becoming a force for growth and a force for good. And we know that the Earth's longevity is the only way to assure the longevity of an enterprise. And I've always loved this definition of what sustainability is all about. It's from the UK Transport Department. It says sustainability is actually about ensuring a better quality of life for future generations. So we're not just thinking about ourselves, the current generation. We want to make sure that we have a very, very good environment for our future generations. There's this line that I love, that the earth is not something we inherited from our ancestors. It's something borrowed from future generations. So we have to return them, earth to them in a very good condition. So e-com is just one area that we're actually making a lot of breakthrough. And in this sense, like at least for Procter Gamble, we are leading the world, the Procter Gamble world in this, because we have the biggest e-com business. But there are other things that we're doing. If you look at what we're doing with our net zero program, the net zero program essentially is a long-term commitment. As you know, 2040 is like 19 years from now, right?
Yeah.
But everything we do has to have this long-term commitment. So with our net zero program, what we're going to be doing is really, we're going to ensure that we have net zero emission from our packaging, from our raw materials, from our operations, from our manufacturing, all the way until it gets to the hands of the retailers.
Logistics,
and then
the production, the logistics.
And at the same time, we will also, through our climate action plans, also manage the end of life of our products. So that's a very comprehensive program that we are committing. And this will require a lot of innovation and disruptive thinking. Because just doing business as usual will not allow you to get there. There are many things that we don't have the answers for, but we believe, like, once you set the goal, then you partner with right-minded people and organizations, you can make it happen. So I'm very fortunate to be part of a company that actually has long believed in sustainability. While it's been a hot topic in the last couple of years, it's been in our company a tradition and a commitment for the last 70 years, so since in the 1950s. Now here are a couple of things also we're trying to change for consumers. This one is an interesting thing. So you know how it is with shampoo bottles, like you use it and then you discard it. This is actually an aluminum bottle, and you can use it, and together with the refill pack, actually it's going to reduce packaging by almost 62%. So all you have to do is buy this one time and then subsequently do the refill pack.
This is so important, especially for daily use for households, right?
And the other thing is that we learned from consumers, the refill pack, the original pack, if it's nice enough, you're willing to let it stay in the bathroom, right? So that's one thing. And then the other thing is really SK2, this bottle, I mean, everyone is always looking forward to our limited edition every year. This one is fully recyclable. And the gifts that were gift with purchase, this one is made from recyclable nylon.
I know that this is also special.
It's
a
Andy
co-branding.
Warhol.
Yeah.
It's with Andy Warhol, like he says all is pretty. And then of course, like we're actually using a lot of renewable, recyclable material for our products. And when you're washing your clothes, actually, one thing is really this one. It's because it's highly compact, so there's a lot of benefit to it, right? Let's say in transportation, truckload efficiency will be improved significantly.
Yes.
Rejoice rinse-free waterless conditioner, right? Saves a lot of water.
Water saver.
Water saver.
Yeah.
And then this one, again, with a power brush, the box is fully recyclable and it's made of recycled materials. Safeguard, similarly, we're doing like this pouch packs.
Yeah,
this
the
is
refill.
actually a habit change. We have to start educating consumers. Chinese consumers are still getting used to the notion of refill packs, but we think it's a matter of time. Once people get the hang of it, and then they'll see that at the same time they're meeting their needs, at the same time doing something right for the environment.
Exactly. So for the refill, for like common like consumers like us, refillment is not just a save of cost, but also it's saving on the earth,
Yes.
the planet.
Over there, I have something interesting you might be interested, particularly ladies, because I know, like, look over this thing. It's this blue thing. It's designed by Susan Fang, famous designer. Guess what it's made of?
Plastic,
from?
maybe.
Plastics. Yeah, true, it's plastic. But in its
Nice
previous
guess.
life, this used to be a Head and Shoulders bottle. So we believe plastics can have a second life,
Yes.
right? So basically with collected plastics, what we can do is really, with recycling, we can actually give it a second life with fashion items and this bench that we have in our Project Hope schools. It's made from our recycled bottles collected from
Really?
consumers.
This is so amazing.
You can sit on it. It's really good quality.
Okay.
And you can sit on it. It's really good quality.
Let's try.
Yeah, it's really good quality. And
It's from the
so it's
recycled
made,
materials.
So it's made from collected bottles of our shampoos, and then we send it over to a recycling company, and then we refashion it to a second life item, which is like a bench over here.
I really like the idea of P&G's give the materials a second life.
Yes.
Yes. We can see that these are all the packaging, the bottles.
Yeah.
It's considered as the solid waste for
Yes.
the common consumers like us. But your company with like innovative ideas, with a simple mission that would bring things back to life again.
It requires a paradigm shift. So what you think is waste to you may be of value to somebody else.
Exactly.
So that's something that we're trying to embrace, and we are asking all our people to embrace this mindset that, you know, innovation is the key to challenging and facing up to the challenges of the environment. And you need to have a lot of disruptive thinking. Disruption will help us solve many of the problems, because particularly the next 10 years will be very critical as we try to contain the global warming within the 1.5 degree Celsius, right? So if we don't do it, then it will be challenging for future generations.
Exactly. So the missions of the green energy, the recycled materials, and all the innovative ideas
Yeah.
to, I think it's more meet the theme of CIIE this year, is that it's not just a platform, but we have our
Yeah.
exchanges, we have our ideas sharing, and we discuss and we fight for the same goal. And that is, I do believe that is the beauty of every teamwork. Of
And we think
every-
like every company, every corporate entity has a responsibility to be a force for growth and a force for
Exactly.
good. And the bigger you are, the bigger the responsibility. And we're very, very committed to doing our part to help contribute to a better world.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
See you at the CIIE.
For your, exactly. So thank you so much for your tour around here at the P&G. And one last question: what's your goal or wish for next year's CIIE?
We believe like if we can actually bring in more disruptive innovation, and next year I hope to be able to bring in more disruptions in terms of helping people live a more sustainable life.
Great. Thank you so much.
Have you signed up for the 5th?
We're working on it. Yeah, working on it.
Looking forward to see you again.
Okay. See you and thank you so
ya.
much.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
talk to you later after the live.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, so
we are actually heading to another section of the consumer goods pavilion.
See you.
see you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I really like the concept of the beauty and cosmetics, especially for the low carbon lifestyle.
Sure, that also echoes China's campaign, the 30-60 campaign to reach carbon neutrality,
Yes.
carbon peak. So we are very glad to see so many foreign companies are also
Yes.
helping China to reach that goal.
Yeah, it also indicates that China's actually commitment to open border to imported products. And many companies, I've talked with some of the companies that they would like to exchange ideas, especially to bring more innovative technology, innovative ideas, and to meet the demands, especially for the Chinese consumers. I think this is really nice, and we have more opportunities, we have more choices, and wow, we can see that there are
People are
a long
lined up.
queue. Line up for some, I should say, some samples.
So it's actually my 4th year here covering the China International Import Expo, and I can tell you every year the biggest crowd will be here in the makeup section. I
Yeah.
think there are more and more Chinese now. They are paying more attention to what they look like. So that's why China's beauty market is now booming.
Exactly.
So that's why there are more and more foreign companies entering China, bringing their latest products to Chinese consumers.
Okay, so we are now walking to another hall.
Yes.
We are now leaving the beauty and cosmetics hall at 6.1 area. And now we are heading to 5.2,
yes.
right?
Yes.
And which is specialized for, I should say,
products.
sporting,
Yeah.
sports devices.
So the Winter Olympics is actually coming very soon. So I think there must be a lot of consumers who want to check the sports section.
So, like for like the Winter Olympics, I should say there are also some companies designed and have their ideas to the Winter Olympics. So it's just around the corner, and I hopefully that we can have a chance to be there, right? To enjoy the great sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Okay, so
here
I
you
think
can
it's this-
see
this
there are
way.
a lot of home appliances companies also setting up here to showcase their latest home appliances products to Chinese consumers.
Okay, so I think I talked with you is that we just arrived in Shanghai, and actually this is my very first time to be at the CIIE. And as a newcomer, could you tell us or tell me or to our audience about some specialties in Shanghai, or what you must do and what you must have here in Shanghai?
Well, we have a lot of scenic spots here in Shanghai. You must definitely come to check the Disneyland, of course. And also, we also have Yu Garden and a lot of, you should definitely go to the Bund to take a closer look at the skyline of the city of Shanghai. Shanghai is one of the most important financial centers here in China, and we have a lot of financial organizations and also global giants setting up their headquarters here in China.
Okay, so since you brought up about the Bund,
Yes.
okay, so we were actually together with my cameraman. We were at the Bund last night. Yeah, we did a short street interview, especially for the Z generation, for the younger generations here, located here in Shanghai. And what we considered about is what are the imported products that you be focused on. So not to my surprise, I know that for ladies, cosmetics,
Yes,
definitely.
yes.
And for boys, for the men, that will be electronic devices and also
sure.
sports. So I think, yeah, it's really a long way.
Yes, the total exhibition area has expanded to 366,000 square meters. So a significant rise from last year's figure. So yeah, it's kind of tired to check out all the pavilions here at the CIIE.
Yeah, I think it will take one day, at least one day, to explore one area of the consumer goods. So but I think it's worth trying and worth exploring, because this is more like a global supermarket with everything.
Yes, so
from
it's,
eating,
yeah.
from devices, from sports, from cosmetics.
So it's your first time covering CIIE. So how do you think so far?
Well, like I said, it's really like a super global supermarket. Yeah, we have everything in this area, around like 360,000 in total square meters.
Yes, 366,000 square meters.
And we can have everything, and we can also, I think the key and the magic of the exhibition is that we can talk directly to the exhibitors, and we can ask for detailed questions and let them to describe what's the highlights and what's new for this year's CIIE and what is the limited edition of their products.
Yeah, so speaking of that, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, the number of companies and countries attending the expo this year hit another record high. 3,000 companies from 127 countries and regions are here showing their latest products. They hope to get more connected with Chinese consumers because China's consumption sector is huge.
Exactly. Okay, so we now come to the sports area, and you can see that there are many products being exhibited, and also I think we can also try this kind of activities if you have a chance to be here. Okay, so our next stop, I can already see their stands.
We are now at NBA's booth this year. So it's actually not a new face this year. NBA has been here in the expo over the past few years.
Okay, wow, this is so fancy. This is so fancy. Okay, so we are now here at the NBA, and we're not alone, right?
We are not. And we are now joined by
our special guest from NBA, and so please introduce yourself first to our audience.
Right. Hi, I'm David New from NBA China, Marketing Communications. Welcome here to the NBA booth.
So there must be a lot of new products and something we can probably experience at this time, right?
Yes, we've got a lot of new products. You know, this is our second time at the CIIE, and you can see over here, there's a fan playing our shooting game. Oh, you want to have a try?
Have a try.
You gotta have a try.
I will. Let me try. Let me challenge.
Okay, so good luck.
Yes.
Okay, so good luck for you, Tong Tong. Okay, now the microphone is on us, and we are now waiting for Tong Tong to. Okay, so the microphone is on us, and let's wait for Tong Tong. My colleague here, she's now getting more information about how to do this activity, right? Okay. So basically, could you tell us what's so special about this area?
So we got 3 games this year. Last year we only got 1 game. That's a 60-second challenge. Now this year we got shooting games, layup games, and we have a special game that's 90 seconds. It's about how much you know about the NBA. You're asking you about some facts, so you just slam the ball, yes or no. So it's more of an upgrade than last year.
Okay, so what do we have any like special technology specifically for this area?
Yeah, like there are 1 point, 2 point, and 3 point spots, and you can choose. Of course, if you shoot for a farther area, you get 3 points. The floor, it can sense where you are. Like now he's standing on the circle, so if he makes a shot,
making
that's
choices.
about 2 shots. That's about 2 points. Obviously he missed it, so this floor is really high tech, so it can show where you're at and how much you can score.
Yeah, so I do believe that this kind of high tech board is providing more instructions, especially for like ladies, for girls who don't know how to play basketball.
Yes, this is a very nice tutorial for basketball beginners, basketball fans, you're playing one-on-one, nobody's guarding you, and you just see like going in circles and trying all kind of skills. It's a very good way to, train your basketball skills.
And even though I'm just alone, so I can try this.
Yeah, you can try this at home. If they sell this kind of equipment, I believe in the future they will be selling this kind of equipment. We're going to have NBA centers that's going to have all kinds of interactive events in the future. So we're all very excited about what we can bring to our fans.
Okay, so when can our Tong Tong be on spot?
I think right now.
When can you be on spot?
Yes. Let me challenge.
Okay.
So good luck. I must tell you, I'm not good at playing basketball. So
You can make it. You can make
Let me
it.
try.
Okay. We'll do the voiceover. And Tong Tong will try and experience that.
So here she goes.
Like immersive activity here at the NBA stand.
Immersive.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's just see how she goes. See now, this guy, his name is Daniel, and he's played for 59 seconds. He has no opponent, so he's number 1 right now. Let's see if Tong Tong can beat him.
Oh.
If she beats him, she's gonna be number 1. Now she's making choice. Okay, she made it right one. That's about basketball knowledge.
These are the questions that our participators will answer during the immersive activity.
Right.
You can use this microphone.
Right. Cool.
Wow, I think Tong Tong is doing a great job. Woo!
Yep, she's making great progress. That's almost there. Almost. Oh, she's gonna make it.
Yeah. So I think this kind of activity. Ooh!
Nice.
She made it.
So the graphic when she shoots the ball and she scores is very cool. You see, it turns into red, and then there's all kinds of special effects. So that's like more of an upgrade than last year, because last year we were like, of course there were a lot of participants who would like to try our games, but we didn't really have such graphics. This is like a complete upgrade.
Okay, so one thing we really want to know is how long did your group take to set up this area?
Not a joke. It's just within 1 week.
Wow,
We did all these in 1 week. This whole booth.
Okay, you basically the team is from Shanghai, local team, or traveled from different places across China?
We have, like personally, I'm from Beijing. We got Shanghai and Beijing colleagues together. So this is more of a group product.
Good job, good job, good
Great job, great job.
How do you think of this kind of immersive activity?
Well, I would say it will be a wonderful experience for basketball fans. I'm being tired now.
Are you now a basketball fan?
Yes, actually, yes. Good
That's how
try,
we go.
yeah.
Turn basketball casual fans into fans. Such a simple game.
Okay, so we now move to get to know more.
Good. So let's.
Yeah. So could you, David? Okay, this way.
Yeah.
Could you tell us more about the highlights of this year's CIIE, especially for NBA?
For NBA, right now we tried the interactive games, and we also have, let's go this way. We're gonna have, what players, how they will relax. We're gonna relax the same way they're gonna do, because we have a locker room.
The locker room.
It's the coolest place. Second only to the court. We brought the NBA locker room to our booth. See, from Los Angeles Lakers to Phoenix Suns, we had the top 6, most fans' favorite costumes all here, and also best sellers, as well as the Eastern and Western Conference Finals winner, Milwaukee Bucks and Phoenix Suns. So right here, you can see players can sit on the you know, the sofa and change shoes, change shirt. We got Gatorade to, you know, refuel their energy, and Hyperize to you know, relax their muscles. So this is you know, completely what the NBA locker looks like. And we got a, you know, mat over here.
So it's like a 100% revivification of the locker room. Right.
And as you can see, this is a very, very special pair of sneakers over here. China Red. This one's for
this is
Stephen
awesome.
Curry. And you know, we are very dedicated to the Chinese market, but we have a whole lot of new products every year during you know, Chinese New Year. So this China Red is for him when it's, you know, time of the winter in China.
So you're now selling this sneaker in the China market, right?
Yes, we are now selling these.
How about the sales right now?
It's very good. We got great sales. Like, it's going to be November 11th, so let's go.
Yay! So the Double 11 is coming in just a few days. So you must have a lot of promotions this year, right?
Right. We have promotions every year at Double 11, you know, at finals, at season tip-off, as well as all Chinese national holidays. It just shows our commitment to our Chinese fans, giving back to our Chinese fans. Right.
So there must be a lot of
You asked us what are our highlights this year. Look at this. This is Michael. This is Magic Johnson over here. He's dribbling a ball, and it's not just a simple video. It's a hologram. It's kind of 3D. If you want to take a picture with him, you can actually do it. There's a door over there.
Oh, okay.
So let the cameraman go with us, show us.
Okay, so they're heading to another immersive activity.
So there's a secret door here. Hey. Oh.
So it's more like behind the scenes stories, right?
Tell me what type of technology is being used here.
As you can see over here, he is actually dribbling over here, but we used our hologram skills to actually put Magic Johnson standing over here. So that's the technology we're using, a hologram. It's a 3D figure, 360 degrees. Right, so if you stand here, fans can stand here and take all kinds of videos and photos with their favorite star. So that's a great experience for basketball fans.
So it's actually the very first product you debut here.
It's the first debut of this hologram in our NBA booth at CIIE. That's very cool.
So there are a lot of male fans for NBA at the current moment, but I think there are also more and more female fans in China who love basketball, right?
Right, of course. You know, female fans, we attach as much, you know, or even greater importance to our female fans because there's a lot of male fans.
Welcome
we
back.
Want to turn.
Welcome back.
So we want to have more fans like you. You might know a little about basketball, but we want you to turn into core fans. That's our mission as well.
To get know more about the basic information of the magic of basketball, right?
Right.
So how does it feel?
Well, I feel like I'm now in virtual reality and now I'm back to the real world.
Welcome back.
That's what we're trying to do. So as you can see, this is an area showing, this is our 75th anniversary in China. On the floor you can see from 1947, our league started in 1947, all the way to 2021. We have all the great moments in the NBA right here. As we walk
Historical
through.
Events.
Right, the most important events. Like this is the first NBA Finals. You know, Philadelphia, they won the first, Philadelphia Warriors, they won the first NBA Finals. And over here is like our, you know, what we have brought to Chinese fans. You know, the one and only Kobe Bryant, live forever in our hearts. Kobe visited Haikou in 2017. You can see just how much fans loved him. This is a signed autograph jersey over here by Kobe Bryant. And we also have this year's, you know, Finals MVP with Giannis Antetokounmpo. He also had a lot of, you know, interactions with Chinese fans, such as this advertisement for Chinese New Year.
So a lot of Chinese elements here.
And these two jerseys, you know, we actually borrowed these jerseys from our Chinese fans. We don't own these jerseys because Shanghai China Games Stephen Curry and Dirk Nowitzki signed these for the fans. Now we
Yeah,
actually.
I think it's like this kind of occasion, right?
Yeah, yeah. See, this is the jersey sign over here. So we borrowed it from our fans. We really connect with our fans very well. So after the CIIE, sadly, we're gonna have to return it back to them.
Okay, that's just for the exhibition, and
It's just for the
after
exhibition.
this year's CIIE, that will be back to our fans.
To our fans,
Yeah.
right? So our
is
goal
awesome.
in China is actually to inspire and connect people everywhere through the power of basketball. That's our goal. Connecting with the fans and all that.
So it's your second time here at the CIIE. So do you have any plans to attend it next year?
Well, we love CIIE, and of course that's our goal. We're trying all we can to connect with fans in China. To show the power of basketball. And you can see, through this space, we're actually displaying every angle of our business in China. So definitely, this is a big stage.
So over there's a section for derivative
products.
So
Right.
let's check it out. Yeah.
I think the magic of this CIIE or any other exhibition is that we can bring everything together.
Yes,
Yes, we can bring the companies, the platforms, and also the consumers together. So
Right.
we can do better activities, and we can do better products to meet the standards of the market. So
Exactly.
that is the magic, and I think that is the beauty of any exchanges ideas.
Exactly. That is what we're trying to do, Jessica.
Okay.
Now, here is the NBA store. We have all kinds of merchandise in China, like these jackets. This is a crossover with NBA and Jack and Jones. Only in China.
China edition, limited
Yeah,
edition.
Chinese limited edition. And we have, all kinds of things for babies, for all kinds of ages. NBA dribbling balls.
Oh, this is
Dribble.
cute.
Yeah.
It's for decoration or?
Yeah, it's very bouncy. You can try it.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
These are cute.
And over here
Okay.
we have our products with Minnesota, also only in China. These pillows of Los Angeles Lakers.
Lakers.
Yep.
So tell us what's the best selling item here in China?
These are some of the best sellers for Minnesota and NBA, and we all love them in our offices. We all have one of these.
So can we got all of these already here in
It's
Chinese
already
market?
available in China in Minnesota. Right.
Minnesota. Okay.
So you have an online shop, right?
We have online shops, we have offline shops. We got all kinds of shops.
It's everywhere.
It's
everywhere.
We're everywhere. Over here.
Okay.
These are some of the toys of our
Blind boxes.
Blind boxes.
Yeah, blind boxes. Now,
So
this
blind box is actually getting very popular here in China.
because you
Really
don't know what you're
trending
gonna
this
get.
years. Yeah, really
You don't know what you're
trending.
gonna get, and that's how it's so fun, right?
Yeah.
These players, they're made into cute toys. And look at this.
It's a lantern.
Yeah, he's holding a lantern, and also our 对联 is also featured here in the toys. So,
Yeah. This is also designed specifically for the Chinese market, right?
Right. We're just trying to do everything we can to show our commitment to China.
Yeah.
Make our fans in China.
Okay, also the NBA Stars is celebrating one of the most important festivals for Chinese people, the New Year Spring Festival.
Exactly,
Right? Okay, so far, come this way, David. So far, this is just the start, the first day of this year's CIIE. I would like to know, maybe this is a little bit earlier for this time, but do you have any missions or goals for next year's CIIE?
Oh yeah, as you said, this is really kind of early for me to say anything for next year. I don't want to say anything big, but our commitment stays the same. We want to, it's always been our commitment to, connect with Chinese fans and to give back to our Chinese fans. We just simply want fans to enjoy and connect and show the power of basketball to our fans. That's the one and only mission for us.
Exactly. I think
Right.
that is the beauty, the magic of the exhibitions. Regardless of the nationality, regardless of the cultural background, but we can sit together, we can hang out together, talking just for your demands, just talking for what kind of products would you like to No. So one more question is that besides you are from MBA,
Right.
okay, as a common consumer, what kind of products, what kind of goods would you focus on for this year's CIIE? As a common consumer.
For this year's CIE,
Yes.
We got all kinds of merchandise as we showed. Now these, we have specifically a wall for these, blind boxes. This is also one of the best-selling products this year. So I think this is the, most attractive place for the spot of our booth.
Besides MBA's products, for the whole CIIE products, whether electronic devices or household devices or beauty and cosmetics, what kind of products would you like to focus on? Or if you have time, you will go and hang out. Or food and agriculture.
Yeah, I think
yourself.
high tech is
High
cool.
tech.
Everything is about high tech these days. So I definitely focus on high tech.
So you're a very typical Chinese male consumer.
Yes.
I'm one of those.
Okay, so
Thank you so much, David, for your time.
Thank you.
Probably talk to you later.
Yeah, talk to you later. And welcome to our NBA booth. We got all kinds of games here.
Thank you so much.
yes,
David.
thank you so much, and talk to you later. Okay,
so
thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you so much, David. Yes.
Okay, so I think the live streams is around like 1 hour already.
Yes.
And it's 1 hour tour, and we just visit 3 booths, right? 3
just a tiny
companies,
part,
3
yes.
booths. So this is just a tiny part of this year's CIIE of the consumer goods house. And so far, I think it's been a great day, I should
Yes.
say, but
I'm exhausted actually.
I still have a lot to explore because I personally would be interested in the agriculture and food house
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
But do remember to stay tuned to our CGTN platforms. On our social media platforms, we have the CGTN website, and we have Facebook, Twitter, Weibo, Weixin, Douyin, Bilibili, and there will be more things coming up, whether on pictures and posts, short videos and live streams. So if you are interested in how Chinese is broadcasting or China's opening up to the outside world and bringing more imported products to the Chinese market, do remember to stay tuned with us on CGTN platforms. And I think there's something special for
Yes.
tonight,
something
right?
Special tonight. We will have a special live streaming selling all types of imported products here at
Ooh.
7 p.m. tonight. So
Okay.
please join us if you want to buy anything.
Okay.
Especially with the upcoming Double 11 Shopping Festival, there must be some discounts this year.
Okay, looking forward to that. And
Yes.
that would be, I think, like for ladies or for younger generations these days, we really like to watch the live streams online with just a tiny mobile device, and we can almost like know more information and also get to know more of the latest technologies and latest discounted products. I think
Yes.
that's the key.
And as we mentioned earlier, the biggest number of exhibitors this year is actually in the food and agriculture section. So, and also the number of new medical products debuted this year will also hit another record high. So definitely there will be more highlights this year at this year's edition of CIIE.
Okay. The full CIIE in 2021 is also the 20th anniversary of
Yes.
China to get the accession to WTO. Sorry,
Yes.
WTO. So, which indicates that there will be more opportunities and more chances for not exchanges ideas, but also to give a more like broader horizon to both exhibitors, for the platforms, and also for the consumers. So do remember to stay tuned with CGTN. We have more interesting stories coming up from CIIE. Okay,
Yes.
so I think that's all for today's live stream for this time. But do remember to stay with us and see you next time.
Bye.